As we've mentioned earlier, Hanoi isn't our only destination this time, but instead of the age-old vibe I think we've all felt on our trip around the Asian town, this video is all about the nature of Ninh Binh and Hạ Long. So are you ready to be amazed by the beauty of nature?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Our first stop in Ninh Binh is also one of its most iconic landmarks, the Trang An Scenic Landscape Complex. Ta-da! In 2014, the Trang An Scenic Landscape Complex was designated by UNESCO as a natural and cultural heritage site. With an area over 2,000 hectares, it is made up of limestone ridges, mysterious caves, valleys, rivers, as well as historical sites. Taking a boat trip along this breathtaking complex, you can find Hoa Lu ancient capital in the north, Trang An ecotourism site in the center, and Tam Coc in the south. Hoa Lu was the first capital of the Vietnamese feudal and independent state, chosen by King Đinh Tiên Hoàng. As you can see, these limestone mountains are not only spectacular, but historically they also form a natural wall protecting the capital. What's more, Trang An was where the Hollywood movie Kong Skull Island was filmed. Well, if you're a nature lover and a history buff, Trang An is highly recommended.
It's such a beautiful day today, isn't it? The weather is just perfect for us to harmonize with nature. That is why we are here at Tam Coc. During the Dinh Dynasty, when Vietnam was called Đại Cô Việt, this place used to be somewhere to punish war prisoners. How scary! Call it a lake, but it's more like a body of water flowing between mountains. So do you know any better words to call this place? Please comment to let us know below. Now can you guess what the word Tuyệt Tĩnh means? It's a Sino-Vietnamese word that means extremely silent or completely fresh, as this place used to serve as a place for Buddhists to meditate. However, as time passes by, there have been some misconceptions, and this place is usually misinterpreted as extraordinary beautiful. Isn't it so important to do some research about a place before coming to avoid misunderstandings? Anyway, just appreciate nature and enjoy these gorgeous moments with us. Ta-da! We're not in Ninh Binh anymore, but instead we have come to Hạ Long Bay to admire the beauty of nature here, especially the world-famous limestone. The next stop on our journey is the Chroma Islet, which means the islet of a cock and a hen, the symbol of Hạ Long Bay. This recognizable islet takes the form of two chickens said to be kissing. Interestingly, this islet can also be called gà chọi, fighting chickens, as the chicken shapes are facing each other. There's a traditional folk that tells the origin of this islet. The highest god in heaven, Ngọc Hoàng, sent a ferocious dragon mother and her children to help the early Vietnamese fight off foreign invaders. After the war had been won, he was surprised that the dragons didn't return to heaven, so he sent two chickens to bring them home. Afterwards, the chickens were so taken by the beauty of nature in Hạ Long Bay that they themselves fell in love and forgot the mission they had been given. From then on, they remained in Hạ Long Bay, petrifying and turning into stone over time. According to those with a more romantic outlook, the chickens have stood by each other for thousands of years, representing the steadiness of faithful love. Thanks to its unique nature, the Chroma Islet has been chosen as the symbol of Hạ Long Bay as well as a logo for Vietnamese tourism.
We all are so familiar with this shipping note, aren't we? But do you know which place is printed on the 200,000 VND note? It's the Hoang Islet in Hạ Long Bay. Worshipping religious gods and ancestors is a traditional trait in the concept and culture of Vietnam. And that's why the Hoang Islet, in the shape of an incense burner, an indispensable object in this custom, is considered a sacred symbol of Hạ Long Bay. Wow, time flies. Everything feels like yesterday, but we have finished our trip in Ninh Binh and Hạ Long. Are you enchanted by the beauty of nature yet? It's been great fun for us to share with you some interesting information about places we visited on our trip. But that's not all that a country has to offer. You know what they say, seeing is believing. So there's nothing better than spending your own time exploring these places. Thank you for following our journey. We hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.